Hey everybody, so with the UFO Day event, there's a brand new augment in the game for Shaft. The augment's name is Stellarator, something like that. And it's actually pretty darn cool. I've used it for about a game or so now, and it's really simple, yet really good. Now, obviously, all the new augments they add are going to be pretty good to begin with, and this one is no exception. So basically, it does 3,300 damage no matter what when you're scoped in. If you scope in for the full extent of the time, it's 3,300 damage. If you scope in for even like half a second, it's 3,300 damage. And then when you actually have your aimed shot, you use barely any of your energy at all. So if I ADS here, shoot, I only use about 20% of my total shot, and then you can just infinitely ADS. It's like quick scoping. The faster you get your shot off, the faster you get your shot back. So with this augment, you really want to shoot as fast as possible. I'm going to shoot him fast. Okay. Wow, I suck. Okay, honestly, I'm not sure if mouse controls are the best for this. Okay, aim down sight. Okay, my gosh, what is my teammate doing there? Yeah, this augment, if you're really good at scoping in with Shaft, you're gonna love it. I kill that guy instantly, get my shot back, now ADS fast again. You just basically want to be aiming down your sights and shooting as fast as possible, because you're punished for holding your sight in longer because you're not gonna get your actual shot back faster if you aim in for longer, because you can see the energy recharge rate is pretty slow. But if you're able to aim down sights really fast and get your shot off, you can do 3,300 damage per shot for as fast as you can, shoot in general. 3,800 damage there. I'm just gonna normal left click him here, might as well. Okay, that dude had more health than I thought. Okay, aim down at this guy, quick scope, I suck. Now you do actually have to be aimed down your sights for more than like 0.1 seconds to actually register. If you shoot them as you're aiming down sights, it counts it as the normal arcade shot. So you can't just partially aim down your sights and hit them. You actually have to aim down your sights for more than just half a second. But you can see, I barely am aiming down my sight for any length at all, and I'm doing 3,300 damage. Okay, that guy's out of my range. But look, your shot energy goes down really fast, and then once I kill that guy, I have to wait so long to get my aim down sight energy up all the way. So you're definitely punished if you hold your scope down for too long. You want to get that shot off as fast as possible, and then you'll be able to get your scoped in shot again really fast if you're able to get that off. So quick scope him here. Okay, dude, it's weird. Once I start aiming in, hold up, let me go straight down. It's weird. I haven't used Shaft in so long that I'm not really familiar with how it's changed over the years. Okay, aim at this guy. It's a little bit bumpy. I can't tell if that's just because I'm moving and it's very sensitive that way. But even when I'm not moving, like right here, I'm aiming down fast. It takes like a weirdly long amount of time to see your reticle. I mean, that's probably what it is. Once you see your reticle, that's when you're technically aiming down sight. But that little bit of time that you don't have the reticle on your screen makes it kind of annoying to realize where you're aiming. But 3,300 damage is a really good augment. If you love quick scoping with Shaft, you're gonna love this augment. Okay, yeah, wow. It's pretty fun. I don't mind quick scoping. It's kind of hard when you stop moving because you get like your entire screen moving a bunch. So it's somewhat harder to actually hit your shots when you do that. But overall, really fun augment so far. And pretty darn good. 3,300 damage, that's gonna one-shot any medium hole. Because you look at the health of all the holes. Hornet maxed out as 2,000 health. Medium holes have 3,000 health. So you're one-shotting any medium hole with double damage on. Okay, fast. I can barely see him. Still got him though, that's nice. 3358. Why did I do an extra 58 damage there? I'm not sure why. Aim fast. Gosh, okay, it's hard to aim when you stop moving abruptly and aim as you stop moving. Okay, hit him for 3,300. Holy cow. You can one-tap anyone. I imagine they'll probably nerf the health a little bit, but that's still just insane. This is why Defender is meta nowadays. Because when you can get one-tapped by a Shaft augment where you only have to be aimed down sights for half a second, you can't really go into a game without Defender. You're kind of screwed if you don't get Defender. Like, look at that. I already aimed down at him. I can aim down instantly again. Okay. Screw that. But yeah, I can aim down instantly again and take out anyone I want to. Okay, how did I whiff that? What am I doing? Aim down sight. Boom. 3,300. Aim down sight again. Boom. 3,300 or 6,600. Dude must have not had double armor. Holy cow. If you don't have Defender and you're going against this augment, you better have a freaking heavy hull because you are screwed if you don't have a heavy hull. This guy's a heavy hull. Let's see how much damage I can do to him. 3,300 or 3,800? Why is it 3,800 sometimes? Like, what is that damage buff I'm getting? 3,300 again. Oh my gosh. There's nothing they can do. Unless you have Defender, there's nothing you can do against me right now. 6,600 damage. Holy cow. Honestly, didn't even realize it was this good. I was using it for like one game. Felt really good, but 21 and 5 right now with Shaft, Hornet. That's a combo I didn't think I'd be using anytime soon until like maybe Tanki Classic came out. I like how the home screen is literally Hornet Shaft, the combo I'm using. Also, interesting art. I like when they add all the new art for the different events. It's pretty fun to see what they come up with. I was honestly pretty excited to hear all the news about Tanki Classic. I am still a little bit bummed that testing is not going to come until at least a minimum of like late August. Because you have to remember, Tanki Classic was announced all the way in December. So no matter what, it's been over 6 months since we heard about Tanki Classic. I'd say that's the normal time range for most games. But honestly, we're not even going to get the official full release of Tanki Classic until probably 2 to 3 months after the Tanki Classic testing starts. So we're still a long way from the official release of the game. And then you have to factor in the fact that if you don't own any of the early Classic bundles or early testing bundles, you don't get access to the main game for another 1 week to 1 month after the game fully releases. So if you really want to get into Tanki Classic early, you have to end up spending at least a minimum of $30 on those early testing bundles, which for me personally, it was definitely worth it because I'm uploading YouTube videos on this game, and it's a game I've been playing since 2011. Almost 15 years of my life I've been playing this game. So 100% worth it to me, but you guys will have to decide if it's worth it to you. I mean, I'm just so happy for Tanki Classic. It's something I've been asking for and mentioning in videos, like getting a classic version of the game for probably 3 to 4 years now. I didn't really think we needed it up until the augment spam in, what was that, like around 2022 and so on. That's when I started, getting annoyed with the meta. Like, the meta can be fun when you have the most OP augment. I'm not saying that it doesn't have its perks sometimes, the augment spam meta, but also I'm just yearning for that old Tanki, slower paced, more just based on your turret rather than your augment. I'm definitely ready to have that style of gameplay back into the game. But yeah, if you guys are shaft mains and you're actually good at, quick scoping, which is basically what you need to do with this augment, this is definitely one of the best augments in the game for shaft. Other than like healing emitters, that's become such a used augment for shaft recently, just because it's one of the best healing augments in the game. I mean, I'd be willing to bet probably 90% of the people using shaft are using the healing emitters augment because of how good it is. But who knows, maybe that'll change with this augment. I have no clue. It is an exotic augment, so at the end of the day, it's relatively hard to unlock. Also, W quick scope there. But yeah, you'll have to let me know if you guys end up getting this in your containers. Again, it'll probably be hard just because exotic category. Let me know what you guys think about this augment in the comments down below. Don't forget to use code tag Taspens, just settings, count, choose my tag there. See you in a future video. Peace out, everybody.